So I'm Ricki Weston, I'm the executive chef here at Whatley Manor Hotel and Spa. So Whatley Manor is a country house hotel situated in the heart of the Cotswolds. We've got 23 bedrooms across the hotel. We utilise kitchen garden, we've got grounds for all the guests to walk around as well. We've got 2 restaurants, Gray's restaurant, which is our house restaurant, along with our dining room. Alongside that we've got our Aquarius spa, and then we've got function rooms and everything on top of that as well. So Gray's restaurant is a restaurant that's basically purely reliant on the seasons. We change the menu all the time based on seasonality, and then we'll utilise everything we can as specials through there to give us a freedom to what we want to cook. So the dining room is our Michelin-starred restaurant here at the hotel. The team that runs the restaurant is the team that runs the whole hotel, so we're all combined in the same kitchen. That's up to about 17 chefs at the moment. Every chef, when they go through their career, they get a dish on the menu here, they get an idea here, and it's all very exciting. It is exciting to do stuff like that. I think when I first sat down and I had to write a full menu from start to finish, obviously you draw on your own perceptions, you draw on your nostalgia of what you like and everything from that. And I didn't quite realise how personal writing a whole menu is, to then get it from an idea to paper, then from paper to plate, and then to actually be sending it into the restaurant for paying guests. That was exciting, but obviously quite daunting at the same time when I first took over. And then I will repeat, I think what most chefs say, it's staffing and food costs. They're 2 massive things that obviously I didn't choose to inherit coming into my first exec chef role, but I think with the staffing where it is, it's looking at how we retrain staff and how obviously we can't train people the way necessarily that have been done in the past. The hours are a lot less, so the time to develop becomes a lot shorter. So the management style of things coming through is how we really have to look at leadership and how we look at managing and how we kind of bring people forward on that journey. I've described my cooking style here in the restaurant as kind of modern British with English heritage techniques coming through, and kind of I play on that. We try and, not just because of the sustainability factor, but I think looking at where we're situated, well, obviously we're in the middle of the Cotswolds, we're in the countryside. So we try and focus on that, focus on what the British Isles are. Very, very rarely import anything, obviously some products we have to. So with our kitchen garden here at the hotel, we'll try and utilise as much as we can. We've been harvesting all the fig leaves at the moment. There's such an amazing flavour which we utilise here in the dining room. There's still some herbs still coming up, so we've still got some marigolds, still got nasturtiums, a lot of stuff around the grounds which are classed as weeds we utilise as well. So we've got sorrels, there's different mushrooms that are actually starting to come up, which is exciting, especially down on the drive coming through. But then throughout the rest of the year, we'll have a very close relationship with the head gardener, and we'll go through kind of what we want, when we want it, and then we'll kind of stagger how we plant. Obviously we've got a no-dig ethos here, which basically keeps all the carbon within the soil and doubles the amount of yield essentially we get from that. Fermentation, preservation, all of that kind of stuff comes through, and just celebrate what British cuisine is. It's very hard to say what British cuisine is because we are fantastic as a nation about butchering other people's cuisine and then calling it that in the country. So I think just focusing on what we have here, what we can offer, and then just utilise those flavours as much as we can. Success to me is subjective. To me it's having a restaurant that's full, happy guests, that atmosphere, like when you come into a restaurant and it's bouncing, not in a ravey way, but there's that atmosphere, there's that ambiance, there's food coming out from the kitchen all the time, people are always moving in the restaurant, there's laughter, there's people are hustling around in the corridor. That is, for me, one of the reasons why I came into the industry, is that adrenaline of everything. And if we can sustain that for every service, every week, that's exciting. And success to me is happiness. The happiness is for me to be able to be excited through what we do on a day-to-day basis. Of course we want accolades, of course we want to be involved with all the lists and everything, but I think that will come over time, and any accolade that we get will be a natural evolution through what we've done here as a restaurant. Instead of chasing it, changing things to try and get stuff, we will do what we do because that's what we want to do, and then hopefully things will come from that.